until you're like, oh my gosh, why didn't I have this before? These expandable fences are gorgeous. Can you see the petunias? Each and every one of these fences has like over 100 of these gorgeous flowers. And of course, you will never lose the vibrancy, no matter where you put it, even you put it outdoors, because this is made to withstand all the elements. But look at where you can use it. If you've got unsightly features on the outside of your home, say maybe in your backyard, or you want to create like an outdoor oasis, this is going to be the solution for you. And I was just telling Deb Byers, I actually have one of these in my home already. Not this style per se, but I use it for a little influencer wall, a nice little background in your home, so you can use this anywhere.
Well, absolutely, you're exactly right, and that's why so many of our other customers are using them, and you say you have a different iteration because we have brought these back. So we've been bringing the expandable fence for years, and they've always been a customer pick. This is the Petunia Expandable fence from last year. Last year, our today's special was the hanging petunia baskets, and then we had the beautiful fences. We brought the fences back because we know you wanted more, and really that's important because so many of you have bought extras, because once you realize how fabulous they are with the expandability, going to a full 9 feet, either vertically or horizontally, you're going to be able to have gorgeous blooms instantly right out of the box on these amazing fences. And you can actually create something that's going to go all the way 9 feet, so that you can create something that'll hide something underneath a deck, underneath a pool. Absolutely gorgeous if you hang them vertically.
That's what I do.
There you go. There's your ivy-covered cottage, so you don't have to worry about having anything grow. You don't have to fertilize it. You don't have to worry about bugs. It's lightweight, weighs only about 7 pounds. You get 12 zip ties that are going to be able to fix it to a fence if you like, but you've got all that expandability and all that beauty in each one of these gorgeous petunia fences that will work back to the ones that you bought last year, so you can absolutely stock up on them right now.
And so here are your options. You see that beautiful pink that of course Deb has, and she showed you what it looks like expanded. This right here is called the multi, right next to it, because you can see there are multiple colors. You got that gorgeous orange, this beautiful yellow, which is everywhere this season, and then the gorgeous pink woven throughout. And last but not least, you have this really, really beautiful purple. And that's the thing about petunias we were just talking about, is that my daughter, she's playing Petunia in Alice Jr., so Alice in Wonderland Jr.
Of course.
And she goes, Mommy, what color are petunias? Ashlyn, she's 11 years old. And I go, they're all the colors, baby. You can literally pick any color you love for petunias, and look at what you have here. This is such a great decorating addition to the home or the outdoors.
It absolutely is, because these are outdoor safe, they're rust resistant and fade resistant and weather resistant, so hang them outside with absolute confidence. But I'm showing you the back side. So there's no ugly side to these amazing fences. The back side is all lattice work in real bamboo rods. And what the improvements team did is we went ahead and wove wire that's almost invisible around all these beautiful rods to hold on the flowers and to hold on the leaves. We could have just used staples and glue and whatever to make them just stick, but we didn't want to do that. We wanted it to look almost like Mother Nature had actually created the backside. So if you're trying to create a privacy fence between you and a neighbor, you're going to be looking at the front side with all the beautiful petunias and the greenery, and they're going to see something on the back that's just beautiful, and the little leaves will pick through, and they can go, wow, that lattice work that you put up, that's really amazing. And you're going, yeah, well, I put a privacy fence up. You don't even realize what I was doing, because this is going to give you shade if you want to use it as an awning. You can go ahead and create beauty on a blank space. My friend Darlene just put up beautiful white fences in her backyard, absolutely gorgeous, but she wants to have flowers there, and she doesn't want to have to wait for everything to grow. I suggested, well, I get a petunia fence, and you can go ahead and create that instantly right out of the box, lightweight, hang them on a panel, and you will have instant greenery and instant beauty and all these gorgeous colors, whichever ones you choose.
Okay, so the thing Deb knows about me is that I love flowers, right? Natural, blooming flowers. But to get this kind of coverage, to get this kind of greenery, you'd be spending an arm and a leg to be able to get this kind of coverage on lattice work that moves the way that this Improvements Expandable fence does is next level. So if you're looking to cover a fence, you can get multiple of these, right? And what an investment in your property, because it, like you said, it will never change color. It will never lose vibrancy. It's absolutely incredible how beautiful this looks. So really, how many do you need? That's what I'm thinking. Look at your outdoor spaces. Where do you need a little bit of a glow up? And get one of these fences, or multiple, and just kind of space it out according to what you need.
Well, the other thing that you can do is if you've got, say, an air handler, or maybe you're recycling, or maybe you're that electrical box that the electric company leaves there and you're going, what the heck is that? You can get a couple of them and create a right angle. Simply go ahead and tie the 12 zip ties that we're giving you to make it freestanding and create that right angle. So imagine I'm a big garbage can back here. You wouldn't be able to see it if you had two of them. But you guys are so creative, and this is one of the reasons why they've always been a customer pick. You're bringing them inside the home to be headboards for your bedroom. You're creating spa rooms for yourself inside. You love the look of an ivy-covered cottage, but you don't want to go ahead and infiltrate the plaster and the siding. So this is going to be an instant solution coming to you right out of the box. And by the way, when you get that box, it's going to be 4 feet high and 1.5 feet wide. It is literally ready to go right out of the box. All you need to do is figure out which color you want, how many you want, and where you're going to put them, because they're so versatile and add so much beauty instantly without having to have any kind of green thumb at all. So you're going to jumpstart spring if you live up north with these gorgeous, gorgeous fences. They are absolutely spectacular, and they're super popular for a reason.
And I have big dogs on my property, and you know what? When they can see what's going on outside or see the neighbors in their yard, they are just yip, 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 yapping, but really big, deep voices, because I have a German Shepherd and a white German Shepherd mix. So they can scare the living bejesus out of anybody. So what I do is I get these and I line them up against the holes in my fencing so that it gives it a little bit more density, and it solves that problem. It's such a great solution, but also looks so good too.
Well, it absolutely does. And if you've got like a chain link fence, just a plain ordinary chain link fence, this is going to beautify it. So what we've said is that this could go ahead and hide something unsightly or beautify something regular. So this will give you the opportunity to have it absolutely beautiful instantly. And we went ahead and gave you the look of real petunias. They've got depth of color and a lot of variations in the color, and the greenery has depth of color. So it's not just one green, they're blended. So you've got that really Mother Nature look. And you see what we're talking about? That's what I was saying about my friend Darlene. The fence that she's got is absolutely spectacular. You can't go wrong. But when you want something with a little bit of kick and a little bit of color, that is something that's simple, easy to do, absolutely ready to go. They're lightweight. They only weigh about 7 pounds, so you can go on a regular hook. It's not an issue, but easy to hang, easy to stand, absolutely put anywhere to have these beautiful, beautiful petunias that look real, that are going to be beautiful and festooned over the entire length of your gorgeous fence, both horizontally and vertically.
Okay, my friends, these are incredibly popular. Just know, Improvements is exclusive to HSN, so this is the only place that you'll be able to grab these. 857 is the item number, again, for this exclusive expandable fence with these beautiful petunias, literally over 100 beautiful blossoms per each fence. You're really getting such an amazing value today. So grab it while you can. Again, think about how many you're gonna need and make sure you get it today, because again, these are so popular. Every single time we have them. I'm thinking about the time that we had, I can't remember, there were like daisies, and then we had, the one I have is all pink. There's just so many iterations of this, because every single time we come up with something new so that you can add something new to your outdoor space, your indoor space, depending on what you need it for. But it's got that beautiful green foliage. It's going to give you the coverage that you're looking for. Again, I can't say enough about these. I feel like this is the solution for the thing you didn't even realize you needed a solution for.
Well, that's absolutely true, and it's one of the reasons why we've been bringing them back season after season after season and just changing the flowers. But we knew that you wanted the petunias back because we knew that they had sold out last year and you wanted to stock up. And what we do every year, if we do bring them back, is we keep the colors consistent. So if you've got this beautiful pink from last year, you're going to be fine if you get it this year. And because they're specially treated not to fade, I know the ones that you have from last year are still true to their colors. So we've got this beautiful pink, we've got the fabulous multi, and we've got that gorgeous purple that'll work back to what you have. So stock up now while they're at a great, great value, and while we still have them, because I know they're not going to last the entire
right.
length of the summer, to have something that's going to expand to a full 9 feet, horizontally or vertically, gorgeous, gorgeous bamboo on the back that gives you all that expandability and the ability to go ahead and put it between you and someone else, and they're not going to be offended, because the back side of these gorgeous fences is just as beautiful as the front. You're getting the 12 zip ties, makes them easy to hang, or you can simply hang it on a hook, easy, or a nail, no problems, no handyman. You're in charge of having something that you're going to be able to decorate with for virtually any room in your home, inside or out.
I knew it, Deb. We are already seeing kind of a competition between the colors. At one point in this presentation, the multi was the favorite and it was moving really fast, but right now, purple has taken the lead. So everything you just said is completely true. Get this while you can. This happens every single time we debut a brand new expandable fence from Improvements, because they're gorgeous. And just think, you are not gonna be spending any more money on maintenance, because these are how they're gonna look forever. And then you just switch it up when you find another one that you love next season when they debut another beautiful flower.
There you go.
I love that, Deb.
Well, we did all the work for you. All you need to do is figure out where you want to put them and enjoy them.
Oh, absolutely. I love HSN Today because we have so many different options for people who are shopping with us. If you're doing the outdoor spring decor situation, you've got you covered. Whoops, I'm taking it with me. But if you're looking for a little bit of tech, guess who's up next? It's Lori Leland with our Tina Jennings. Tina, I'm sorry, I'm like freaking out about these fences, so I'm gonna do this over here while you tell us about our next item.
You guys keep playing with the fences.